Space tourism is the act of traveling into space for recreational purposes. It is an emerging industry that is attracting the attention of the general public, space enthusiasts, and entrepreneurs. The idea of space tourism has been around for several decades, but only in recent years has it become a reality. Private companies such as SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic have made significant progress in developing spacecraft capable of carrying humans into space. The potential of space tourism is vast, from opening up new avenues for scientific research to providing opportunities for space exploration and colonization. However, the industry faces several challenges, including the high cost of space travel, safety and reliability concerns, legal and regulatory challenges, environmental impact, ethical questions, and national security concerns. This video will explore the possibilities and challenges of space tourism and its potential for the future. Join the Knowledge Now community by subscribing to our channel and never stop learning, with new videos every week to expand your mind and broaden your horizons. The current state of space tourism. Currently, space tourism is still in its infancy. In 2001, Dennis Tito became the first paying space tourist, traveling to the International Space Station aboard a Russian spacecraft. Since then, several other individuals have traveled to the ISS as space tourists, including Mark Shuttleworth, Gregory Olson, Anoushka Ansari, and Richard Garriott. These trips were all facilitated by the Russian space agency, Roscosmos, and each trip cost tens of millions of dollars. In recent years, private companies have entered the space tourism market, with the goal of making space travel more accessible and affordable. SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, has announced plans to send tourists around the moon using its Starship spacecraft. Blue Origin, founded by Jeff Bezos, has also announced plans to offer suborbital spaceflights for tourists aboard its New Shepard spacecraft. Virgin Galactic, founded by Richard Branson, plans to offer suborbital spaceflights for tourists aboard its Spaceship Two spacecraft. Despite these developments, space tourism is still only available to a very small segment of the population, primarily the super wealthy. The cost of a spaceflight can run into the tens of millions of dollars, making it out of reach for the vast majority of people. The potential of space tourism. Despite its current limitations, the potential of space tourism is vast. Space tourism could open up new avenues for scientific research, including medical research and experiments in microgravity. It could also provide opportunities for space exploration and colonization, which could ultimately lead to the development of new technologies and innovations. Space tourism could also have economic benefits, creating new industries and job opportunities. For example, space tourism could lead to the development of new spacecraft and technologies, which could be used for a variety of purposes, such as satellite deployment and space exploration. It could also create opportunities for space-based manufacturing, as well as space-based tourism and entertainment. In addition, space tourism could have educational benefits, inspiring the next generation of scientists and engineers. By making space travel more accessible, space tourism could help to promote public interest and support for space exploration and scientific research. Challenges of space tourism. Despite its potential, space tourism faces several challenges. One of the most significant challenges is the high cost of space travel. Currently, only the super wealthy can afford to travel to space, making it inaccessible to the vast majority of people. In order to make space travel more accessible, private companies must develop new technologies and methods that can reduce the cost of space travel. Another challenge is safety and reliability. Space travel is inherently dangerous, and accidents can have catastrophic consequences. Private companies must ensure that their spacecraft and launch systems are safe and reliable, and that their crews and passengers are adequately trained and prepared for the risks associated with space travel. Legal and regulatory challenges are also a concern. There is currently no international legal framework governing space tourism, which could lead to conflicts and disputes. In addition, national governments have their own regulations and requirements for space travel, which could create obstacles for private companies seeking to offer space tourism services. For example, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration requires that commercial space companies obtain a license before conducting space flights. Environmental impact is another challenge of space tourism. Spacecraft and launch systems emit pollutants that could have negative impacts on the environment. In addition, space debris generated by space tourism activities could contribute to the growing problem of space debris in Earth's orbit, which could pose a risk to future space activities. Ethical questions are also a concern. The potential for space tourism to exacerbate social and economic inequality is a significant ethical concern. Space tourism is currently only accessible to the super wealthy, which could perpetuate existing economic inequalities. In addition, there are ethical questions around the use of resources in space, particularly as space exploration and colonization becomes more feasible. Finally, national security concerns could limit the development of space tourism. Space tourism activities could potentially pose a risk to national security, particularly if they involve sensitive technologies or resources. Governments may also be concerned about the possibility of space tourism being used for espionage or other illicit activities. Space tourism has the potential to open up new opportunities for scientific research, space exploration, and economic development. Private companies have made significant progress in developing spacecraft and launch systems that could make space travel more accessible and affordable. However, the industry still faces significant challenges, including the high cost of space travel, safety and reliability concerns, legal and regulatory challenges, environmental impact, ethical questions, and national security concerns. Despite these challenges, the future of space tourism looks promising. As private companies continue to innovate and develop new technologies, the cost of space travel is likely to decrease, making it more accessible to a wider range of people. As space tourism becomes more mainstream, it could lead to the development of new industries and job opportunities, as well as inspiring the next generation of scientists and engineers. While there are challenges to be addressed, the potential benefits of space tourism make it an industry worth investing in and exploring further. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.